Loading internet gremlin.exe.
Warning. This video contains spoilers for Honkai Star Rail's Story Quest 2.1 in Penacony. It is recommended that you play the story quest before watching this video. You've been warned. Hi, Stone here. Last video, I went over all of my problems with the character that is to my right now, Adventurine, and the IPC in the Honkai Star Rail universe. I have to say that after playing through all of 2.1, I can admit that I was wrong about some things. Adventurine became a much more fleshed out character because they told his entire story. From being a slave on his home planet to climbing up the ladder of the IPC to become one of the 10 Stone Hearts. Adventurine relied on his good fortune and his intelligence to get himself there. Within the game, at first I thought Adventurine was just the arrogant bad boy character. I was wrong, because the story exposed his softer side, his vulnerabilities, and his self-doubt, that one day his luck would run out. It never did, but that it might one day. Now let's head back to the room. I think this guy's had enough screen time for now. That's much better. Through his entire plan and his point of view storyline, you got to see snippets of his past and how hard he had it. And between that and showing how far he'd come, he became a really sympathetic character, and one that I actually started to like. There was one problem I had, but it becomes more of a nitpick at this point, and that was at the very end, when he reveals to Acheron that even though it looked like he was constantly hanging on by a thread, that everything had gone according to his plan. This is the most anime thing in the world, and something I don't like. Oh, I look like I was struggling, but oh, I was in complete control the entire time. No, you weren't. Be a relatable character for 5 seconds. And he was. As I said, that's a nitpick. And it was also before I came to the realization that the reason that the plan ended the way it did is Adventurine's free now. He's no longer shackled by the Harmony. He's no longer shackled by the IPC. And if he can find his way out of the abyss, he's got everything he's wanted. His shackles are finally off. And he can be whatever he wants to be. I can admit when I was wrong. And I jumped the gun. But I will not take the other video down. And I will not take the words back I had at that time, because it's how I felt at the time. Just because I was proven wrong later doesn't mean I'm going to hide the fact that I made things earlier. I don't know if that made any sense, but it did in my head, so we're going to keep it in. So, I'm looking forward to pulling for Adventurine and using him in my stupid little all IPC team that I've come up with. So you can probably guess who they are. And I know I said I didn't like the IPC, and I still don't. Even though in this storyline, it did show that they were a lot more united than I thought they were. And that at the end of the day, they all are in the same boat. and they're all working towards the same goal. And I suppose there are far worse entities in the universe than a greedy business. I had to do this video. I couldn't wait. I played the game and realized how wrong I was. And I just wanted to get my thoughts out there. So, to all those who watch me, or don't watch me, I want you to stay safe, and I'll see you later.
Gremlin signal lost.